Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Friday, March 19th, 2021 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is my soul knows the way. And oh my gosh, I looked at the chart and I was like, really? It is the final day of Sun in Pisces, final full day of Sun in Pisces. It is like New Year's Eve, astrological New Year's Eve. And that being said, I want to just announce a few things. On the 20th, the morning of the 20th, 10 a.m. Pacific time, I will be part of a gathering honoring spring, honoring the astrological New Year. I'll be doing a half-hour talk about what to expect this astrological New Year, and there will be several other people presenting, so that link will be posted below this video. Also, what was the other thing I wanted to talk about? Well, I just did a video with Kaika, Conscious Earth Citizens, talking and digging deeper into past lives and culture and colonization, and so that is such a good topic to delve deeper into, and I hope you guys all check that out because today's energy so much is about like learning and moving forward. So let's dig into this astro for this final day of this year, final day of Sun in Pisces. So, you know, in this final day of Sun in Pisces, I really do think it is important to just kind of like lean back, do surrender into the energies, because sometimes the shift between Pisces and Aries can feel like a slingshot. And so it's like, rest, relax before this energy comes in. That being said, we have the moon in Gemini making the connections through the day. And so that moon in Gemini does like to stay busy. Speaking of being busy, Moon in Gemini loves to learn, and one of the things you could do is check out the Conscious Earth Citizen video that I just put out. So do keep that in mind if you're chilling and relaxing and feel like learning. So I think the major point to look at today, besides Pisces at the final degree, which I'll dig a little bit more into, is we have the moon in Gemini connecting to Mars in Gemini. And this moon-Mars connection is also building into a Saturn-Mars trine. It's not quite here yet, but they're getting closer. They're building into this. So Moon and Mars, you guys have watched me for a long time, I bring this up all the time. Moon and Mars is a very interesting combination. The moon brings our emotional consciousness, and Mars can bring our desires, it can bring our passion, it can bring our frustration. So a lot of times when Moon and Mars meets, we can have an experience of emotional frustration. I often say Moon and Mars together can breed temper tantrums. So be aware if you're feeling rising frustration, chances are this is part of this like unwinding of this year. 2020, March of 2020 to March of 2021 had a lot of energies that we've had to process, right? A lot of stuff with COVID and so many other layers of things. And so my feeling is as we're in this final day, there may be some processing of that, and that may have to do with that Moon and Mars energy, and even that frustration about not really feeling like you've been allowed to move or be free in your actions. Gemini loves to be free like the breeze. I hear the song, They Call Me the Breeze, in my head right now as I say that. With Saturn feeding in as well, some of that frustration could even be around like, oh, I'm here for this purpose and I feel like I'm supposed to do the things and yet I feel stuck and I'm not really allowed to do the things. Actually, when I was pulling the cards, I pulled the Control card in reverse. And that's what came to mind with the Control card is like, relax, nothing's under control. And yet everything is in like divine order. Everything is part of this divine plan. And so it's like releasing the shoulds, releasing that feeling that you should have better control over where you're at and what you're doing and what you're bringing forth, and lean back into like, wait, what is the dominant lesson? What is the purpose of this? What has been the purpose of this? You know, because I do believe there are always deeper purposes even as we go through challenging and good things. There's always deeper purpose to it. So tuning into that rather than getting too stuck in the frustration. Of course, this is an opportunity to move your emotions, right? Energy and motion. So move through it, but don't get too stuck there, because again, there's higher lessons, and that's kind of the overall feeling. Again, what I feel of this day with this Gemini energy, and even leaning back into the Pisces, really listening, like what are the lessons? The moon is also going to be aligning with both Mercury and the North Node. So Mercury in Pisces, North Node in Gemini. So Mercury in Pisces, again, like leaning back into that divine plan. The silence card is the star card. It is a card of bright future, you know, but again, there's kind of the surrender, being here now in the moment with this energy, and trusting. Completion card, as we complete this year, again, that these lessons can come forward, especially when we're willing to learn them, especially when we're willing to witness what these lessons are for us personally. So really listening into that today. And again, there may be some triggers around it, but overall, this day is meant to be expansive for your growth in and of yourself. So, like I said, 29-degree Pisces, this is the ultimate Pisces energy. It is like the all-encapsulating degree. It's the final degree of the zodiac. So it's like we've experienced everything from 0 Aries to 29 Pisces now. So it's really looking over, like, what have I experienced? What have I learned? And really, like, rather than resisting, that's part of the lessons this year, right? Rather than resisting, moving in with the flow, and going back to the energy mantra, your soul knows the way. Trusting your soul guiding you in and through this, trusting how your intuition is calling you to move forward. So today's just a really great day to review, listen in, and also like be prepared to set intentions for your New Year's. Not really resolutions, but like intentions. How would you like to act and move and think intentionally in this next astrological year coming forth? So I'm going to leave this here for today. Please go check out the Conscious Earth Citizen video and leave me your thoughts. I look forward to hearing from you guys about that. Please check out the Spring Astrological New Year Gathering. Like I said, I'll post the link to that below, and I think payment is a sliding scale for this, so do check that out, and I think there's going to be some other awesome presenters. And besides that, you can always book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com for that. And besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power. And stay curious. Namaste.